Hey girl, hey, it's your girl Ariel and welcome back to my channel. It's Ariel. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Riri.Ripper, 2 R's at the end, as well as my other Twitter account, it's Ariel. Okay, so today we got a new episode of My Two Cents, hashtag the ghetto. And we're gonna see what these people have been getting into on the Twitter space. They've been showing their ass, I'm sure. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay. Question 1. My Puerto Rican boyfriend says he thinks we should be celibate until we get our money right. Okay. I didn't understand what going without sex had to do with our budget, but I agreed. He was shocked and very happy. You want to go celibate tonight? He asked. I said sure. He left our apartment and came back with 2 old men. Shit went left. English is not my boyfriend's first language. He didn't mean celibate. He wanted me to sell a bit of ass to pay the bills. Can this relationship be saved or nah? I'm trying to forgive, but it's hard. Thoughts? First of all, ho, let me tell you something. The second your boyfriend brings some other people up in the house to get their rocks off with you, and y'all supposed to be in a committed relationship, he is not a good boyfriend. Yes, your relationship is over. No, it cannot be saved. Girl, you should punch him in the face. But my question is this: did you do it? You said shit went left, but did you make it right and did it? Or did you make it right and whoop everybody's ass? Because everybody would have got beat by me. Girl, sit down. Ooh, the ghetto. Question number 2. My girlfriend of 2 years had our baby girl in March. We gained weight together during her pregnancy, so I hit the gym in our building to get my body back. Young gym rat was throwing it at me from day one. I avoided her flirting until one day she said, "Who's taking care of you?" she asked, staring at my down there. Wouldn't it be nice to release whenever you want, no strings attached? Irresistible little rat. I went to her dusty, basically empty apartment where I released. Several days a week, I visit her and stopped going to the gym altogether. One morning, my baby got sick and my girlfriend came to the gym looking for me and I was not there. She didn't mention it, but she sewed an air tag into my hoodie. I was leaving the rat's apartment when my girlfriend's brothers met me in the hallway and jumped me for cheating. They pushed me back into the rat's apartment and threw my clothes in with me. Rat looks at me. I'm a shocked, bloody mess. And she says, "You can't stay here. I need a protector, and you can't even fight." I'm couch surfing, but my friends and family are getting sick of me. I want to go back home. How do I convince my girlfriend to take me back? Oh, that's it. You done for. You done for. She just had a baby. You went to the gym to get your body right. You didn't say anything about her also trying to get her body right. And it's like, can you blame her? She just had a baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just had a baby. She too busy trying to get used to the swing of things. And you out here cheating with the gym rat. And then you want to get mad when her brothers jump you and threw your clothes and stuff into the gym rat house. The first time you went to this gym rat apartment and you saw that it was dusty and damn near empty, you should have turned around and said, "You know what? I am better than this." But you're not. I hope she don't take you back. And when you said that you were a shocked, bloody mess, like, did you have any broken bones? Well, did you? Did you? Because I can't find it in my heart to give a damn. That's what you get. Ha ha. Next question. Question 3. My coworker, Killer D, he moonlights as a DJ. Keep that in mind. Is a nice man. His fiance died suddenly a year ago, and I shot my shot. We've hung out several times, and each time I initiate sex, he gets very aroused. I can see it, touch it, etc. But he withdraws. The third time this happened, I asked if it was something I did wrong. Nope. He was high and going doggy style with his fiance, and she suffered an asthma attack and he didn't know. She fell over and he went to sleep. The next afternoon when he woke up, she was cold and contorted in a horrible way, and it still gives him nightmares. He created an alter ego, Killer D, to handle the trauma. He likes oral though and wants to glaze my face and $200 wig installs, but he's not tapping my pussy. He's in therapy, but my patience is wearing thin with my nutter buddy. Advice: move along, move around, move on. Girl, you know that she passed away because of a sexual encounter which triggered her asthma, and he was unaware that it was triggering her asthma, and she died. So now he's traumatized. You think he finna put it on you? And I get it. Killer D is what he came up with for his DJing to help him with the pain. But sis, you can't help him with that pain. He needs to go to therapy. You need to move on and move around. And the crazy thing about it is, you said he's your co-worker. What's up with y'all laying where y'all get paid? I did that before once in my early 20s, and I never did it again because it ain't worth it. So you need to let that shit go. He's literally using you for top. Okay, you shoulda said something. You shoulda did something. And what you chose to do was fuck it up. Get somebody else. Question 4. Ooh, girl, the ghetto. Okay, I'm 63 years young and back on the strip after serving 14 years for pimping. My original hoes have aged out / moved away, so I started over again with a few legal runaways and ex-addicts. I give them the ground rules. I take care of all expenses, food, clothing, and housing, and they work and bring me the money. I take them to the track and monitor their dates for safety, but they don't turn the money over. These new age hoes are getting paid on apps and whatnot and not bringing home a day's pay. I tried to train one, fight, to teach the others, but she whooped my ass and dragged me around by my faux locks. These new hoes fight back, and they're younger and stronger than me. They're using me for food and housing. The game changed, but it's the only game I know. Advice: get out the street. Do something else with your life. You're 63. You did 14 years. You was like, what, 49? Like, this is literally a new day and age. What you need to do is you need to catch up with the game. Yeah, the game stays the same, but everything upgrades after so many years. You need to elevate yourself. What you need to do is very simple. Maybe get you a Cash App. Okay, get you a Cash App or PayPal or something. And they don't have Zelle no more, like Venmo or whatever. However they getting paid, make you one. And put that on everybody's phone. And then when they get paid, you get a notification to your phone that you just got paid. Take that money, transfer it to your bank account, right? So that way, no matter what they do, you're going to see it, what's being done through the activities on your app, on your phone. But you're the only one who got access to your actual bank account. Okay? Do it like that. So that way, whatever they doing, you see it on your phone. If that's really what you want to do, catch up with the times. You too old for this crap. That's why you got beat up, and that's why they drug you by your faux locks. And why you got faux locks at 63? Just go bald. Wear your, whatever your hair texture is, just wear your hair. If you got a cul-de-sac going on, just go completely bald. Shave all that off. Be a respectable old man. Or how about this? Be nice to the hoes. If you be nice to the hoes, then maybe, just maybe, they'll do what you say. Clearly you wasn't no good pimp, because a good pimp would have went to prison, did them 14 years, got out, and still would have been a good pimp, because he know how to talk to women and how to deal with clientele. I know pimping ain't easy, but somebody got to do it. That's what they say. But you should have made a better decision. That's your motherfucking fault. I'm over here weak. This is funny. Okay, last question. Remember the movie Set It Off? When Jada's character tricks with that nasty old man? I'm in a bind, Nate. That's my situation. My boyfriend lost his job last year, and my checks are not making it. I was in a bind when I agreed to give this disgusting bus driver some play-for-play action. Nasty man has flirted for months, and I gave in because rent was due. He's bald on top, but he has very, very, very long hair down there. He said, we're gonna poke the bear in the bush. What kind of game is that? He said we gonna play poke the bear in the bush. I ain't never heard nothing like that before. That's insane. Okay. I don't know what I expected, but I didn't expect a long French braid wrapped around his thing. French braid? First of all, who did that? He wants me to unravel the braid with my teeth. I'm in a bind, Nate, and nibble on his short, fat bear. I'm finna go up. He paid, it was over. But I take his bus to work and he slips me cash. But he also sends pics of his bear poking out from a mass of unkempt hair. Or a video of him shampooing his long hair down there. And it's the most disgusting thing ever. It sounds disgusting. I need him, but I hate the hair, the bear, and the visuals. Do I tell him to shave? Advice. Girl. The ghetto. Ooh, bitch, the ghetto. Girl. I don't even know what to say. You should have just never did that. As soon as you saw that, you should have been like, you know what? I can't even do this. You ain't got no thirsty grandfather in your DMs on Instagram. Somebody you ain't gonna never see personally. And y'all could do some type of FaceTime arrangement. Like, I would rather do that. Because I can just hang up and be like, my phone died. I could just hung up and call back in 10 minutes. Sorry, my phone died. And continue on, if anything. Girl, unravel it with your teeth. I ain't never heard nothing like that before. And it's the fact, it's the bus driver who you see every day. Because you take his route to work. Maybe you also take his route home unless it's another driver on shift going the same route when you get off of work. But you see this nigga every day. And I get it. You need the money. You in a bind, Nate. But, ooh, girl, I'm disgusted. The ghetto. I have never, in my umpteen years of living, seen no shit like that. I'm weak. I am so sorry. Next question. You never should did that, girl. You ruined your life and my appetite. Moving on. I met 24-year-old Mario at the car wash. We were inside while our cars were being detailed. He approached me, asked to use my phone to put his number in it. Mario was fine as hell. I forgot my own name while speaking with him. We grabbed coffee after getting our cars, and then he told me he wanted to see me for dinner a few hours later. I show up, he treated me to a nice steakhouse dinner, and afterwards we walked on the lakefront. He held my hand while we watched the boats in the distance. Him. Some men know instantly who they want. I'm one of those men. And I don't care what situation you got at home, because you're here with me. I hope you break someone's heart tonight so we can write our story. I dumped my boyfriend via text message. Y'all women stupid. You know that? Y'all are really stupid. This must be the dumb bitch thread. Okay. Mario took me to the motel and got down. He curled my toes until my feet started aching. I didn't realize I was demonetized until I found myself sitting in a Harley Davidson dealership co-signing with my $5,000 down payment for his $30,000 motorcycle a few weeks later. Mario never bought me another thing after that steak dinner. I can't afford this man. Girl. I can't afford this man, but I don't want to let him go. Should I tell him I'm too poor to spoil him? Advice. Now, I ain't never co-signed on nothing for nobody, and I never will. However, I would have went back to that dealership and I would have tried to see what I could do. Can I get my deposit back? Can y'all go pick that nigga car up? Can you go get his car? Can you go get that, motorcycle? Can you go pick up that motorcycle? Because I damn sure would have did that. I would have told them to go get that motorcycle, or I would have kept the motorcycle for myself. Y'all is stupid. I ain't gonna ever do. I've done some dumb things in my past, but never nothing like that. Co-sign for who? And you put your $5,000 down as a down payment for a $30,000 motorcycle. First of all, it's bad enough that you gotta co-sign for him, but you also gotta reach down in your purse. You gotta open your pocketbook. Girl, go to hell. The best advice I can give you is this: go to hell. Ooh, the ghetto. Now, I've had some phenomenal D, and I have been demonetized a couple of times, but never enough to do no stupid shit like that. Ooh, girl, go to hell. The hottest part of hell. You and Hitler need to be side by side, because that is so stupid. Unless you asking for some advice. Ain't nobody got no advice for you. You the one who decided to do that stupid shit. Girl, how about this? Seek Jesus. Ooh, the ghetto. Thank you for watching. What the fuck?